This isn't your regular peach pie. This peach crumb pie is crunchy, gooey, and way better than the original. Today, I'm making a homemade peach crumb pie from scratch. Buttery, flaky crust, juicy cinnamon peaches, and a golden crumb topping. It's the perfect summer dessert, and I'll walk you through every step so you can make it at home. Here's what you need. Some peaches, some flour, butter, salt, brown sugar, and lemon. These are all of the ingredients that you're going to need. We'll start with our crust. First, I'll get a bowl. Now I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of sugar. Now I'll give this a mix. Now I'll move this aside a little bit, and I have a stick of butter, and I'm gonna cut this up into cube-sized pieces. Now I'm gonna add our butter into our flour mixture. This is what makes a flaky crust. Now I'm gonna cut it into the flour until it looks crumbly. Now our flour is nice and crumbly. I'm gonna add a little bit of ice water, a little at a time. Now our dough is all mixed. Now I'm just gonna roll this a little bit. Once it's in a disc like this, you're gonna wrap it up. Now that it's all wrapped up, we can leave it in the fridge until we need it again. Now we can start with our peach filling. To start, I'm gonna peel all of these. Now that we finished peeling the peaches, I'm gonna take away all of the peels. Now I'm gonna cut these in half and take the pit. Now that they're all cut, I'm gonna take away all of the pits. And I'm gonna cut all of these into a little smaller size. Now that they're all cut, I'm gonna put them into a bowl. Now I'm gonna add all of the other stuff into the peaches. Half a cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of flour, a little bit of lemon juice, a teaspoon of cinnamon. The flour helps thicken the juices so your pie isn't watery. Now I'll give this a nice mix. Now our peach filling is all done, I'm gonna set them aside. Now let's check back on our pie crust. Let's unwrap. Now let's roll it out. Now I'm gonna get my pie pan and add my crust on top. Now that our pie crust is all done, I'm gonna cover it and put it back in the fridge. Now it's time for the crumb topping. Add a cup of flour, half a cup of brown sugar, and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now I'm gonna add in a stick of cubed butter. Now mix until it's well combined. Now our crumb topping is all done, and I'll set this aside for now. Now we check back on our pie crust. Now I'm gonna add in the pie filling. Even it out. Now add in the crumb topping. Now our pie is ready to be baked at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for around 40 to 50 minutes. Now our pie is done baking, and I'm just gonna let this sit and cool. Now our pie is all done and it's ready to be cut. Now that our pie slice is cut, I'm gonna add a scoop of vanilla ice cream. And there you have it, homemade peach crumb pie. A flaky crust, sweet peach filling, and a crunchy topping all in one bite. If you enjoyed this recipe, give it a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what I should make next.